Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Bree, and today I've been requested to watch 8 extreme haunted houses that take it too far. It sounds so epic. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I've heard of haunted houses. They're like super extreme, and I feel like this is gonna have me all the way fucked up, but it's okay because I'm sure it's lit. So yeah, well, let's watch it. Oh my god, I'm laughing because I'm nervous. This is terrible. Oh god.
Number 8, Dead of Night. Dead of Night was an attraction on Long Island, which had one of the most horrifying haunt openings many had ever seen.
Like, what? This looks like a horror movie.
Everyone
I'm scared.
waited in lines listening to a calming "We are here for your protection" recording.
Everything will be okay.
Yo, whoa, why are their
are
mouths
safe.
covered?
We are here to protect you and care for you. We love you. Nothing is real. All
Why would
is
you?
well.
What? I'm not
Which was
fucking with
interrupted
this.
at
What?
intervals by an air raid siren and men in gas masks and suits, who each grabbed an unsuspecting patron and dragged them into the haunt. However, you'd be lucky if you were dragged in. Some people were zipped into body bags, and some were thrown over actors' shoulders and carried inside. The haunt opened with this very strong abduction scenario. Then the focus shifted to humiliation, which included the smearing of strange substances on patrons' faces, and even hitting people in the face with large and painfully heavy objects, going as far as fake genitalia. Dead of Night has been discontinued from the Chamber of Horrors this past year.
I mean,
Number 7,
I see why.
Scarehouse the...
Like, why would you want to do that? Like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go get abducted. You know, it's just for fun, though. Bro, no.
Basement.
No.
The basement at Scarehouse is an intense, immersive, and interactive experience inside a
make me
nearly
cry. I'm getting
100-year-old
scared.
historic and apparently actually haunted building. You may enter in pairs or alone, though odds are not many people will be entering this place alone.
Duh, why would
The
you want to
actors
go
in
in there
this
by
haunted house are
yourself?
incredibly convincing, and there's a lot of improvisation and dialogue as you make your way through each scene of your own personal horror movie. It's not possible to make it from start to end without coming into contact and having to deal with the actors.
Hold up. I have to sneeze. Oh my god. I got so scared I had to sneeze.
Playing
Oh
with
god,
you
sorry.
for a while. There is extreme physical contact, sexual undertones, real electric shock,
Whoa,
religious
chill.
themes, and much more.
Sexual
Like most on this
undertones?
list, you must sign a waiver before entering. The basement can get so disturbing that the attraction responsibly has a safe word to yell out if a patron happens to
Oh
feel
my god,
violated
no,
or
I don't
too
like
uncomfortable.
this is making me so nervous. A safe word? Oh my god!
Number 6. The
No,
Cult.
I'm not, no.
The Cult was an attraction
I can't,
located
though.
in
I
North
can't do
Conway,
this.
New Hampshire. The Cult has been called the ultimate in terror, only for the die-hard fans of true horror, for those who want the true experience of real-life terror to test your fears. It is an hour-long attraction.
Why would you
and
want to
must walk
experience
through
this?
alone.
Like, what is wrong with these
Absolutely
people?
no groups allowed. Going through it, you would encounter violent and sexual situations, and would be
Whoa,
touched
why is
many
like
times.
sexual situations
many times. As
Like,
the
why is
nervous
that, like, the
patrons meet a
main
man
thing for
before
all
entering
these?
the attraction who asks if they have any problems with darkness, heights, claustrophobia, eels, rats, bugs,
Eels?
needles, or being fully submerged in water, one would have to wonder, what am I getting myself into?
Heck
Patrons
no.
are given a red card on a lanyard. If one decides the experience is too much, they can give up their safety pass and it will be over. And then, one by one, patrons would be asked to step into a chairlift that leads to a dirt path, which would then lead to a cabin where you would meet a man who would shove you into a booth, yell at you, spray unknown liquids in your mouth, throw a bag over your head, and then carry you outside, where the simulated torture continues. As one continues on, it only gets worse. Throughout the attraction, you would encounter live animals, for instance, having cockroaches crawl over you,
Yo,
forced edibles,
I'm done.
for instance, being forced to drink animal urine, extreme violence, extreme sexual violence, and much more.
Why would you pay
the cult
for this?
has been closed since 2013.
I see why.
Number
this is
5,
like some psychotic,
Blackout
weird
Haunted House.
What?
This haunted house has 2 locations, one in New York and one in California. It features extreme violence, full frontal nudity, sexual situations, forced edibles,
with the sex.
submersion
what
in
is,
water,
what?
physical contact, and you must enter alone. Patrons have been abducted in vans, faux waterboarded, and even rolled naked in a sheet of plastic and forced to walk barefoot down a...
Yo, chill. Chill. I can't watch this. Like, what? Why would you pay somebody to strip you naked, wrap you up in some you walk barefoot? Why would you pay somebody to make you drink animal urine? Why would you pay somebody to do this to you? Like, what? Like, you really have to be like...
used condom-covered hallway. Said hallway would lead to a sexual assault scene, with a horrifically tall figure having sex with a frail woman in a blood-covered bed. As a patron would pass, the tall man would stand up, exposing his nude body, and then make physical contact with the patron. Blackout overall relies on darkness,
that's what
loud
you're not
noises,
about to do. You're not about to touch me with your crotch. That's gross.
To terrify its customers. Until recently, it has been a solo-only experience, but now groups are allowed.
Why would you want to go there by
4,
yourself?
Shocktoberfest, Naked and Scared Challenge. Shocktoberfest has proven that, along with intellectual and physical fears, haunted houses can also tap into superficial fears, namely the fear of one's own body. The Naked and Scared Challenge allows guests to traverse a dark haunted house nearly nude, literally stripping off outer layers of protection. However, after a brief battle with a local township, the creator of the attraction decided he couldn't allow guests to participate naked, so guests are now to wear the smallest underwear they could fit into. Guests of the attraction have said removing clothing makes the experience more intrusive, personal, and intimate.
Why would you want
Employees use special techniques and scare devices, for example, water and air blasts among others, to heighten the experience. Coupled with near-freezing fall weather, it becomes a rush for those who are daring enough to go through in their underwear.
That's so
when
stupid.
Have
yeah,
that
I'm gonna like get naked.
Layer of protection removed, it's a whole new sense that's available to be entertained and exploited.
Bruh.
Number 3, Freakling Bros Victim
This isn't even the end
3.
of it.
This Las Vegas attraction features partial nudity, submersion in water, electric shock, and extreme physical contact. The victim experience is incredibly intense, and you must go through alone. Patrons will experience extreme physical contact, light torture, simulated drowning, and more.
Why would you want to pretend to be drowned?
Attacker appear out of nowhere, grab his colleague by the foot, then knock her down and drag her away down a long hallway. He was left alone in the darkness until the attacker came back for him and threw him over his shoulder. Patrons will experience real electric shock, as well as the feeling of near drowning as they are submerged underwater.
Like, do people not die from this? Like, I would legit have a heart attack.
Once you enter, you are a victim. You will experience pain, you will be tied up, and you may be carried and thrown. Freakling Brothers actually runs 3 haunted houses every year: Castle Vampire, Circus of Horrors, and Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell became one of the first haunted houses in the country to be R-rated due to graphic content and the requirement of patrons to be over 18 and sign a waiver. The victim experience takes place in the Gates of Hell, and it simulates what it would be believed to be like to die and actually go to hell. Without giving too much away, victims are put in several scenes where they're touched, forced to get down on their knees, and subjected to things that anyone would find shocking.
What? Like, are you giving people...
Number 2, the Raven's Nest.
At this point, I'm not surprised by anything.
One of the lesser-known extreme haunted houses.
Like, why would you want
the Raven's
any
Nest
of this?
has been closed since 2009.
I see why.
It had been closed after it was deemed as too extreme by the town. The Raven's Nest featured actors who were paid to induce pain on the patrons, as well as other humiliating methods of torture.
This is freaking me out. I can't
The owner,
do this.
McKamey Manor, would hire mostly larger, more intimidating actors who would be capable of easily picking up, tying, or shoving patrons. Visitors would also be kicked to the floor and forced to do things like lick the ground, eat disgusting foods and liquids off the floor, and even have actors stick their fingers down patrons' throats to induce vomiting. The attraction also played with claustrophobia, having patrons crawl through air vents filled with real cockroaches and spiders, as well as constant tight and cramped rooms and pathways.
Why would you pay somebody to make you throw up?
Which may have been a small factor in the eventual closing of the Raven's Nest. Number 1. McKamey Manor. This San Diego attraction shouldn't even be in the same category as regular haunted house attractions. This extreme haunt tops this list because it can use scare tactics that are off limits to professional attractions. It also can't be said that what goes on in this place is safe.
Please let me out, please!
And when are they going to stop when somebody dies?
Forced to eat disgusting things, threatened with power tools, stuffed in a clothes dryer, submerged in water, physically assaulted, forced to drink urine, and even given an unwanted haircut.
Done.
Are you quitting? Say it then.
I'm quitting.
No, you're not. Pick her up there.
Like, so even if you wanted to quit, you can't quit? Jump!
Participants often leave covered in blood, commonly their own, and so far nobody has made it through to the end. There is no safe word, and they only pull the plug when medically necessary. This house plays with people's fears of claustrophobia, with tight spaces and corridors, people's fears of spiders, with restrained victims having up to or even more than 4 tarantulas crawling over their faces, people's fears of clowns, and just about anything else you could think of. Perhaps one of the more shocking parts is that the experience goes on for about 5 to 8 hours, maybe hence why nobody's made it through to the end yet.
I can't even say
anything. The
anything.
McKamey Manor house is for extreme horror lovers only, who wish to experience what true terror or gross out torture feels like. But apparently there are a lot of people who wish to experience it, as there's a waiting list of more than 17,000.
Why would you want this? Why would you... Oh, I'm not ready for this. I can't watch this. Like, I don't even know.
So this is our video to you, Russ. Wish us luck. Checking in, everybody. If we don't talk to you again, we love you all. Mwah. Bye. See you soon. See ya. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know.
Like 5 to 8 hours?
I want to quit! I want to quit!
5 to 8 hours?
Quit!
Like...
Get those hands up. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Because I'm a big pussy, Russ. Yeah. What are you doing? You guys are fucking freaking me out. Yeah. Sorry, sir. It's because you're useless.
I would just pretend to have a seizure.
Yeah. You know, we haven't started yet. We haven't started yet. Why are you crying?
Like, what is on his face?
Yeah, you better be scared. Okay, give us more water. Let me relax. You're okay. We're okay right now. Okay. You alright? Tell us what's going on,
this
Steve.
would give me legit nightmares for the rest of my life. Like, why would you pay for this?
Nobody should fucking do this. Yeah. Nobody should do this.
I mean, yeah. Bro. I don't even have words for what I just saw. Like, my mind isn't fully wrapping around this concept. Why would you pay for somebody to do this to you? Licking the floor. They put their hands and fingers in places that shouldn't. Like, why? I legit, my brain's just done. I can't even talk. What in the actual fuck? Why? Just why? You're drinking pee. Like, you're probably gonna have like night terrors for the rest of your life. Okay, but yeah, that was quite an experience. The one that I would never in a million years wish to ever endure, because that's just freaking dumb, obviously. But you know, I'm just gonna wrap this up because I don't know. But anyways, if If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Try and help me understand this because I don't. And subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.